Hello and welcome to Retro Monday. I got a couple things to show you today. I'm going to start with the cool, but not as cool as stuff I'm going to show you later. I grabbed up DuckTales the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp, 101 Dalmatians, the Black Diamond Classics Edition, Piglet's Big Movie, a Winnie the Pooh film that I haven't seen, and I'm a huge fan of Winnie the Pooh actually. Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, the Masterpiece Collection Edition. Now, also grabbed up a 8-track for the soundtrack of FHM, which is actually kind of cool. It has Steely Dan, Bob Seger, Steve Miller Band, Jimmy Buffett. We got Linda Ronstadt on this, Dan Fogelberg, and you know, songs like Night Moves, Fly Like an Eagle, Cold as Ice, Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me by Linda Ronstadt. Just some really, really cool stuff. Now some of the VHS that I'm actually stoked about. As you know, I grabbed the rare Grinch movie special on VHS not too long ago. So today I found the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the classic, so I had to pick up that one. I had the Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, but I didn't have the Last Crusade, so I found the Last Crusade today, so I picked it up. That almost finishes my Indiana Jones collection. I think Crystal Skull, and I'm not sure if that ever came on VHS. I grabbed in part of my Warner Brothers collection. I love the Warner Brothers. The way they put out their films, they tend to do it with higher quality than a lot of companies, and with better covers too. And I got Excalibur, John Borman film, of course, and some great stuff, great casts. Helen Mirren, of course. My TV film, because I like to get like kind of rare and different TV stuff as well, and you know, stuff that may not make it to DVD. And I couldn't see this one really going on DVD or actually having a really big thing, but I actually liked this movie, so it's, you know, it's me. Bunny's Tale. It's the tale of Gloria Steinem, played by Kirstie Alley. That's a different choice. I don't think Gloria Steinem was ever that attractive, but okay, yeah. And it's about Gloria Steinem going in and becoming a play-by bunny, going undercover, and finding out that it's not what she thinks. Next up is the one that I really wanted to have. My better half just thought it was so cheesy, and I remember actually liking this movie. And that is Spy Maker, The Secret Life of Ian Fleming. And of course, yes, that is Jason Connery, Sean Connery's son, playing Ian Fleming. So I remember seeing this and liking it back in the day. Will I like it now? I don't know, but I'm glad to have it. I'm a James Bond fan, as you know. I love this movie. A lot of people think this is a horrible, horrible movie, and it is in a way, but I like it. The Bride. Now, I'm not going to lie. As a kid, I watched this movie because somebody told me Jennifer Beals had a split-second nude sequence in the film. And that was enough for me because, you know, I watched Flashdance, and the entire time I was watching Flashdance as a young teenage boy, I was like, where's the nudity? And, yeah. So, it's here. In this movie. Actually, it's not a bad movie. Sting is very kind of over the top. Clancy Brown is great as the monster. I do like Clancy Brown in this. Jennifer Beals is a much better actress now than she was when she started out, but this is not a bad movie. And of course, if you remember a show called The Wizard, David Rappaport is in this, and great actor. I also grabbed my first Full Moon VHS, which I'm very, very stoked to have. This came out. This is what was supposed to be a, what do you call it? Shoot-off, spin-off of the shoot-off. What the hell? Where's my mind? Of Subspecies, and it's called The Vampire Journals. Very, very cool one. I actually like this better than the later Subspecies films. This actually has a video zone on it, so I am very stoked to watch this one. Actually, this is a really, really cool movie, and I love the covers of Full Moon. And last, but definitely not least, the thing I went in and saw, if I wouldn't have got anything else today, I would have came out with this. Because this is a harder one to come by. And I think you can get it on DVD on demand, which is basically, they take the VHS and they make it into a DVD in Warner Brothers. There's no features or anything like that. So to get the original, yeah, I'm Very, very happy with this, and it's the often not seen sequel, Return to Salem's Lot. And this was done in the 80s, and by Larry Cohen, of all people, the guy that brought us The Stuff and It's Alive. And of course, I've got so many other movies that I loved. We got some great, it's got a great cast. Of course, Michael Moriarty's got to be in this, because Michael Moriarty's pretty much in everything that Larry Cohen does. I haven't seen this movie in years. This is such a different take on the vampires. The vampires are not the baddies in this one here so much. They're actually pretty nice guys in this one. You have like cows and stuff that they have for like feeding purposes. It's very different. And one of the cool things, and for me anyway, is that I'm a big fan of the director Samuel Fuller, who made a lot of films. You know, he rejected Hollywood because he made his stuff into crap, so he ended up making his own movies for lower budgets and stuff like that. Well, Samuel Fuller acts in this film, which is actually very cool. He is one of the actors of this movie. So if you haven't seen this, it's definitely worth checking out. Rare appearance by Samuel Fuller. Incredible movie. Very tongue-in-cheek, very fang-in-cheek. Yeah, I went there. But yeah, that's my this is my highlight of my retro day, is Return to Salem's Lot. Just a movie that I've always wanted to have. I haven't seen it since I was 14 years old. So I think it was 14. Was I 14? Was it came out at 15? 14 or 15? No, it was 15. When this came out, I haven't seen this since '87 when it came out. So first time I saw it, I didn't like it a lot. There was too much humor. It wasn't dark like Salem's Lot was. It wasn't edgy. But like a lot of, some people say, once you go there and you get to that space in horror, it's best to sometimes veer off. Like Evil Dead. Evil Dead was freaky and creepy, and Evil Dead 2 was wacky, and Evil Dead 3 was wackier. Texas Chainsaw was intense and creepy and scary, and Texas Chainsaw 2 was wacky funny. And this one goes that way. Of course, it has, you know, the political, social messages that Larry Cohen puts in all his films. And probably going to watch this with my son over the Christmas holidays. It's a very good film. I like everything Larry Cohen does. I'm a big Larry Cohen fan. Make no bones about that. I did not know that Van Mierer was played by Samuel Fuller. I'd forgotten that, since at the time that I saw this movie, I probably didn't know much about who Samuel Fuller was. I'd probably only seen things like Shock Corridor and The Naked Kiss. I think those are the only two that I'd seen at the time by Fuller. So, forgive me for not knowing at 14 who he was. But that's my retro day, and I am going to, maybe, I don't know, boogie down with FM after I have my lunch and I drink my much-needed tea, because I went into Tim Hortons today and I asked for, yes, this is going to sound horrible, 4 sugars and 4 cream. Yeah, diabetic in the works. I had 4 cream and 0 sugar. Aaron no likey the tea without the sugar. If it's like just black tea, it's just tasteless. I love tea, but when I have no sugar and stuff in my tea, or no guava or anything, then I gotta have something. I gotta have like a flavored tea or a different tea or something from David's Tea, something like that. Anyway, I digress. I am thirsty and hungry as hell, so right now I'm gonna go put these upstairs, put them in later, because I don't feel like really putting them all together right now, and have some tea. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, because it's time for tea. Oh, one more thing. Let me know what your favorite Larry Cohen film is. Comment, subscribe, share. Thanks a lot, guys. And really, this time, I promise, it is time for tea.